All right, so I'm back to break down my first ever game using this idea of technology improving my play with an aim chess personalized study plan where I go through a very regimented way to study my weaknesses. I'm going to use a move trainer in every day in order to drill out my openings. And part of that process is to play these 16 games per week. So uh, while I posted the first video, I did get a chance to play another game as well as um, uh, started another game, a longer game with my dad. And what we're going to do is take a look at these analysis of these games and see if I can improve them using more of the technology that's available to us. So this is the game that we played earlier, and I got my butt kicked. I played a 5 minute plus 3 second game, and I did it with everyone watching on YouTube. And so what I haven't done yet is I have not used the computer and request an analysis of this game. So what we're gonna do is take this information and this loss and turn it into some type of a learning opportunity. And when this is done, it does give me a chance to learn from my mistakes. So I had 5 inaccuracies, 4 mistakes, 3 blunders, and my opponent did didn't do too much better than me. But I'm sure this one blunder we're going to find out was was going to make the difference. What's strange is this average cent upon loss, the studying that I did about cent upon loss, is that anything under 50 is not terrible play. Even the world champions, from what I've been able to see, are usually under 10 or 15. Even the best computers cannot have a 0 cent upon loss. So this is one of the lower ones. If I look at others that I've played, I've been a lot higher than this. So I'm pretty interested to see what I can learn from this devastating loss here. So what I'm going to do is the analysis is done. I can see my mistakes, blunders, and inaccuracies. And I want to see if I can learn from these mistakes. So here's the first place where I made a mistake. And I knew I was kind of in trouble already at this point, except for I actually wasn't in that bad a shape. I was +2 on the analysis board, and I put a lot of pressure on myself to just make a move. And it appears like I made this really terrible move that I believe ended up losing me a pawn. And so what I'm going to do is see if I can find a better move in this position. And so I'm castled. I'm wondering if I couldn't just support this pawn that I already know I end up losing a pawn here, because I push here, it's going to get taken. I have nothing really to take it back with. So I'm wondering if I just bring a rook into the game, whether or not I would come out better. So let's give it a try. And so that was not the move. Okay, so that was not the move. So let's see what else we can come up with here. Now, the reason why I wanted to push this pawn is because I wanted to open this up with my queen and my bishop, from what I remember. I wonder if that's just the play. Because if I do this and he takes, now I can push the pawn with an attack on that king. That just doesn't feel right to me. The other thing is maybe Stockfish is saying, look, stop this pawn storm here. You got to stop this pawn storm. I'm going to I just know this is going to be bad for me. Somebody's probably screaming at the TV or at the screen right now, like, why are you doing this? And I honestly don't know what else I could do here, except for just stop this idea of him pushing forward. So that's 3 tries and I didn't get it. So I guess at this point, I'm going to view the solution. Okay, so I guess the reason why this makes sense is if it gets attacked, I'm winning this. So he can't, my opponent could not attack my queen very easily. And now when I start pushing, I have some backup. Okay, so that's an interesting idea. So I took the bishop with the rook here. Now that was a bad move. That actually gave my opponent a lot of well, minus 0.3. So what was a better move here? What was a better move? Well, he's going to take here. So I see that's terrible, that I'm about ready to lose my bishop. And the only way to get the bishop out of there is here or here, but it feels like it's gonna get attacked. I mean, I got it in a bad spot. So no. Maybe it's just get it all the way out of the way. Could that be the right answer? I can try to get this later and save this bishop. If I do this, isn't it just going to get attacked? If I do here, he's just going to push. I'm going to just, if I move this bishop here, it cannot be attacked. All right, so that's a good move, and my opponent would have probably saved his bishop also. All right, awesome. So I'm 1 for 2. So C3 was played, was not a good move. It was considered a mistake, not a blunder, but a mistake. And what would have been a better move for my pieces? Well, the first thing I see is that if I move here, I can win. I can have a chance to win this pawn. And I like that better. Can I try to win this pawn? Because I don't want to go here, because he could just move his king over to here, and then so I'm just going to try this move. Good move. All right. So that was all right. Let's try the next one. All right. So my opponent, moved down here. My first instinct was swap rooks. Well, that prevents this idea now, because that would have, so that's 2 bad moves in a row based on not picking up this move that I could have done last time. So I believe that the right idea is double up these rooks, or yeah, I think just All right, so good move. So the computer's still saying I'm slightly worse, but let's see what we can do with this here. So I moved rook to c2. That was not a good move. That was rook to c2 seems to be just a flat out blunder. And he blundered. So his blunder was something that should have been taken advantage of. And so what was the move? So what was the move? That I missed? So I was getting down on time. I remember that as well. I was just going to push this pawn, and what I didn't realize it was double attack. So somebody's going to be able to tell me in the comments section pretty quick what their play would be. But I'm wondering if I need to put my rook on this open file here. I mean, it's either that or I stop this guy from coming in. Yeah, I think open file on the rook. Oh no, that was terrible. The the eval bar just took a nosedive. All right, so I believe that maybe he could take en passant if I come up here. Well, this one's a tough one for me because I either move this rook somewhere or maybe just getting my king out of this back rank situation and activate my king. Well, I could activate my king here. Or I can't, if I close it down, I can't get my king out of there very easily because these two are protected. So I'm going to say make a pawn break. No. All right, last try, last chance. So this is not right. This is not right. Well, the only thing I can think of is stop the pawn storm. Okay, so that seemed to have been a better move. So that's 6 for 6. Let me know in the comments what you would have played, and I will see you guys on the next one. One of my next videos is going to be me creating a new line for my Jabava London. There is a bishop move that my opponent has played against me several times. So I will be creating a new line inside my move trainer. All right.